Hello, peoples. How is you doing? I have a, Sherlock Holmes game that's not... No, technically it is in the same batch as the other Sherlock Holmes games. It's Frogwares. It sounds familiar enough. I don't know why we wouldn't just be Sherlock, right? Right? I guess we'll find out. One thing about this, obviously the Hound and the Baskervilles is an actual story by Arthur Conan Doyle, but for the life of me, I can't remember exactly how it ended because it's been a long time since I've actually read the book, and in the meantime I've seen BBC Sherlock's adaptation, and then CBS's Elementary's adaptation, so... see what happens. Well, it was that guy. And then that dog. Oh, okay, 165 years later. Are you even knocking on the door? Probably not.
It seems that we have a visitor, Holmes.
Indeed. Come in. Hello, Sir Henry Baskerville. Did you have a good trip?
But how do you know who I am? I had not announced my visit.
By looking at your dress, it is totally unsuited to our wet English weather. This allowed me to deduce that you came here in a hurry and carrying the bare minimum in your luggage. Then there is a blue ink stain on your thumb, the same blue ink used by the passenger service at Waterloo Station to print their tickets. Your ticket has stained your thumb because of the rain. Also, my attention was attracted to your cufflinks with the initials HB, but still I had not yet made the connection with the famous Baskerville family. It is by remembering a Times article that I deduced your identity. It was telling of the odd death of Charles Baskerville and the likely return of his nephew and only heir, Henry.
Brilliant. Your reputation is well-deserved, Mr. Holmes. But let me explain the purpose of my visit.
You do not believe in legends, and you would like to clear the circumstances of your uncle's death. You need a factual, logical, and rational explanation of what some call the curse of the Baskervilles. And who else, in all modesty, but Sherlock Holmes and his faithful friend Dr. Watson would be able to solve such a mystery? Watson, my friend, pack your bags. We're leaving for Baskerville Hall. Tell us about the curse of the Baskervilles, Henry.
Its origin dates back to my ancestor, Hugo Baskerville. It is said he was a vile person who earned the wrath of the devil. After his death, all our ancestors seemed to come to bad ends at Baskerville Hall.
Then move.
At the scene of each death, there were always dog or wolf tracks, but gigantic. Thus, over the centuries, a legend was built, that of a creature from hell, the Hound of the Baskervilles. My uncle was sure that it was a reality. He was convinced that the beast would take him sooner or later, as it took all those our lineage. With his last letter, he sent me this medallion. According to Charles, it was needed to break the curse of the Baskervilles, but he did not know how to use it. Do you believe in this legend, Mr. Holmes?
We'll have to exhaust all other hypotheses before falling back on that one. Baskerville Hall in sight.
So this is definitely...
Holmes, Doctor, welcome to Baskerville Hall. The servants are not here to welcome us, I fear. They were severely affected by the death of my uncle and have since retired.
For the night, right? Whatever.
The family portraits gallery, I assume. But why such expressions on their faces?
Because this place is hell, right?
These pictures have not always been so disturbing. According to my uncle, the changes in the paintings occurred after the violent death of the portrayed Baskerville. It appears to be one of the effects of the curse.
Ah, fantastic.
Have you noticed? The family coats of arms under the pictures are missing.
We're gonna go have to find them, Watson, because this is a hidden objects game. It's new
Indeed,
to us.
It is an interesting point to begin our investigation. Where can these coats of arms be, and why did they disappear?
Let's try to find them. I cannot stay here any longer. The sight of those ghastly faces is unbearable.
Good luck, you're definitely gonna die, but... Anyway, I was going to say, as we hear... the delightful freaking barking and stuff, but need to remove these boards. What do we have here? That goes somewhere. So, while I'm doing this, is there a place to, like, start? Oh, no. We don't need to skip. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. Is there a place where I can connect all of these? There. That's a place. Ah, fuck. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. This game definitely uses the same voice actors as the actual series, so it's quite interesting in that respect. This is gonna have to go down here. Yep. What should make this that simple? Really great work. I don't know why it puts it that way, but lo and behold.
Sir Roger Baskerville is certainly one of the most famous hunters in all of Great Britain.
I really like the voice actors in...
Indeed, Dr. Watson, my grandfather spent a large part of his life traveling the colonies of the Empire to stalk the largest predators in the world.
So he's definitely not
Let us
Peter.
try to learn more about the tragic death of Sir Roger Baskerville. Such a distinguished hunter could not possibly have been killed by a simple dog.
What, does he fight him with his bare hands or something? Is that what just happens in this game? Well, that's great. Seems to vibrate very slightly. We have a book, eh? Oh, and a map. Man, this is like a really frickin' well put together hidden object game. Of course, the actual series is much more in depth and impressive, but can I not keep the curtains open? No, whatever. Okay, we get the medallion as a... I don't really have a light or anything, but... No, I don't have oil, so... We're out of here for now. No, I can still do something in here. Oh! That's how you open the curtain. Yep. Oh! That moved very slowly, too. I guess we're just gonna say, huh, that's for later. Oh, and here's an actual hidden object screen. Yeah, we kinda need the crossbow. Oh, well, thank you. How many things can I get out of this? Because there's an oiler in here too. It's like, I could use all of these things. There's a chain. I feel like I've seen some things. No, okay, I picked up the foxtail. There's a hunting trap somewhere. Oh, see, now that's actually good explanation, and that penalty is very minor. There's the trap. Great, rope and a chain. Ah, there was a chain. So where's the rope? There it is. I just get the oiler out of that. Still effective. That needs oiling, that needs oiling, that needs oiling. There you are. Beautiful. And before we do that, there was a coal that I could pick up. Secret garden.
A unicorn, a dragon, a werewolf? I can't believe my eyes.
I feel like this wasn't in the book, but...
Don't let appearances fool you, Henry.
Yeah.
Dr. Watson is right. It is unlikely that these fantastic animals ever existed. It is, rather, a matter of a remarkable job of taxidermy.
Fantasy elements are for much worse in object games. Crud. Definitely pick up the cloth. There you go. Just like horns are in high supply. A Yeti, sure. This iguana, okay. We're stretching for some stuff, but I thought there were only 5. Why did it say 6? Ooh, don't do that to me. We'll just cut all the ivy. Oh, okay, hang on. Uh-oh. I'm assuming I only get to make, like, one... Maybe I have to make them all eventually, but... Let's get one at least. If that works. Oh, yes, it does. Should you have time to breathe? Well, thanks for, like, the frickin' gratification. Okay. It just keeps increasing the number. I don't appreciate that, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. The cloth, I can use that on... Maybe coal, I can use that on... What was in here? Oh, frick, there was a horn. What the heck's that for? Guess we'll move back and forth. There. Open up. Yes, of course. I'm amazed it actually has that option. All is found. What has just changed, though? You mean the blinking eyes and stuff?
What's happened? Where are we?
Okay, what the hell's going on? I said there are no fantasy elements.
I believe the correct question is rather, when are we?
Oh, come on!
What do you mean, Holmes?
Look at these traces of struggle. Look at the shape of the room, its decoration. Everything appears as if Sir Roger was just killed. Smell the air. The odours of gunpowder and blood are still fresh.
I'll go along with this for now.
You don't really think that we went back in time, do you?
Normally, I would reply no and laugh at your naivety. But for now, I'd rather not say anything. I do not know how or why, but it seems that we have stepped back to a few minutes after the death of Sir Roger.
It's almost like we're in some kind of video game or something, which will be invented in the next 200 years
There is
or so.
always an explanation. Be patient.
No, it's only 100. Okay, well, we'll figure it out, I guess. It's a time machine. Let's keep going for right now. Is that a crying... Is it crying blood? That's delightful. There, I'm just picking up all the stuff that looks out of place. What else is out of place? There's a cane. There's a lot of stuff that I need to find, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And it's easy to find. I need a pouch. Like that. Okay. No pain. Okay. Whatever.
Look at this copy of the Times. It's almost 90 years old. Either it is
come
perfectly
on!
kept, or we are really at the beginning of the century.
Why? Well, there's a great deal of strength to break it. Yeah, well, there, 4 of 8. There were a lot of coats of arms, though. I mean, that will do. Oh, okay, a lot of those, too. Oh, plenty of old faces. I do have a mechanism. This is my crossbow. That hint recharges really fast, doesn't it? I think easy is really nice, honestly. Well, yes. It says there might be something in here, I'm just not sure what. Oh, I can just put one of these in. Oh, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a good long while. Absolutely. Oh, did we just set it on fire? Okay.
We have all the pieces of the coat of arms of Sir Roger Baskerville. Let's go to his portrait.
Beautiful. And save Roger Baskerville from the curse? What's going on? I mean, I'll put it in, but...
The painting seems to be regaining its original colours, as if the curse was lifted.
What did we actually do?
Holmes, Watson, look! By inserting the arms, we've triggered a mechanism. A secret cache. There's something inside.
The diameter of this jewel seems to perfectly match the empty slot on the medallion.
Are you serious? Okay, so... Oh.
I think Sir Roger has given us an important element for our investigation. Look, there's a note in the back of the jewel. Physical power and brute force. Amazing. The medallion seems to react to the presence of the jewel. It vibrates. Let us try to use it. Perhaps on the boards that block the door to Louisa's room.
I'm gonna take that. It's gonna go over here. You're kidding.
Powers? Dear friend, let's not sink into superstition.
What? I think we already did. Yeah, we became magically stronger.
This is Louisa's room. She was a great actress. The poor woman did not live long enough to have the career she deserved.
Do you know how she tried to escape the beast?
By singing it to death.
According to my uncle, she tried to escape reality by creating a world of her imagination. She hid there thinking she could escape her fate, but the curse took her anyway.
Fine.
And what of this refuge she created?
I'm guessing we can go there, right? Because, oh my gosh, I saw it in the
My uncle found Louisa's
mirror.
writings speaking of a world behind the mirror.
She
called it her shelter, but Charles never found out what it was exactly.
Well, I feel like this isn't part of anything like in the book anymore, so I'll just call it good. Pretend the book doesn't exist. Pretend nothing really exists. Put the hat on her head and we get Another crystal eye for this wolf's head, which will send us back in time, which is fantastical and all that stuff. Not sure quite what is missing, but... Oh, we're talking about stuff. Yes, congrats to the Swiss. There's... Oh. Ooh. Ah. This isn't right either. Okay, balls. I'll just move crap around. Yep, okay. Well, I only get 3 choices to start with, so the question is which one of these is actually the right choice. That's the right choice. Fantastic. Nice! I don't need to skip yet, so screw that stuff. I have a key. It's a little key. Ah, fuck. I know, I'm just... This one's not treating me as well. Things are hiding, like, within the freaking etchings and all that stuff. A hat, fine. A maple leaf? Well, it's somewhere. Purse and a corset. I thought I clicked the purse, whatever. Nope, I got everything. I'll take the glove. I am a real winner already. Oh! What the frick? Best mom? What? I don't know what's going on, but whatever works. We'll save more to next time, so see ya.